on back to the podcast room. I have to grab a guitar first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I did not read the script.
Hilary, you can sit right here. This one's for you,
Okay.
and then this one, and Kate will have to grab a guitar for you.
Oh my gosh.
Do I need to know how to play the guitar? Because I forgot to practice.
Really?
Oh, just for fun.
Sounds good.
There's only 3 cameras watching.
What the heck?
So this is for you, Cable.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
What kind of? Like I said, I didn't read the script.
Don't worry. It's
I usually just show up and you rock and roll.
So the script is a
I read the script.
yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's
a
like an
professional.
NPR parody.
Do you have any edits?
No, I looked at the podcast that you said it was
Oh,
yeah.
based off of, and
Oh, Song Exploder.
yeah.
Yes.
So
I didn't listen long enough to be influenced at all. So
I've only heard one episode of that. It was the Robin Pecknold one with the guy from Fleet Foxes.
mm-hmm.
And it was
Yeah.
pretty interesting. It was like, I like the production of it because, he's talking about how he came up with certain ideas for the song. And then, he's like, yeah, I was really into this world music and this, tribal beat. It was like, bum, bum, bum. And then, then it fades in and you hear, the exact song he's talking about. And there's an interesting flow to it. It's kind of like a little mini Radio Lab kind of experience.
Right. I'm imagining you're looking for
You're the host.
energetic,
Yeah.
energetic.
There's a lot.
sycophant kind of.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn it down. There's a lot of actor choices for that can happen in the script, and because it's not very specific. All that really needs to happen is that you need to be the host, and you need to be an eccentric guest. That's it.
Wait, so do you have to hold a
He's
guitar
kind of-
and the iPad?
Well,
Yeah,
here's what. I don't know how to play the guitar.
that's okay.
That's not going to be a
That's
problem.
good.
but
That's
this
not
is-
gonna be a
But
problem.
this is a recording.
Yeah.
Nobody's seeing the guitar.
That's
Well,
all.
is he gonna
All
play
you
for
have to.
20
Yeah, all you
minutes?
have to do is just strum it however
What's the-
however you want to.
When we go to that interlude where he plays for 20 minutes.
Yes,
What, am I supposed to respond at all, or am I just supposed to be?
you're welcome to
calm?
improvise. The goof on it. There's a joke that already exists there, regardless of if you interact or not, which is the hard edit that happens. Because he specifically says, "Don't edit this song, this 20-minute
Right.
instrumental," and then he starts playing it, and then it cuts to you going, "Wow, that was a really good song." So there's
Oh my
clearly
God,
you,
yeah.
the host, clearly edited it later because
Okay.
it was so bad. But you're welcome to listen to him make weird noises and be like, "Wow, it sounds really good." You know what I mean? And just kind of get into character with it.
I love you, Cameron.
So Cables has done this a few times, so he kind of knows how we do it. But we do multiple takes,
Okay.
which gives me the ability in editing to kind of go back and pull from the best takes. And so don't worry if the first take you fumble a word or whatever. The way I sort of describe it to first timers is you're just finding you're giving yourself a roadmap, like a beginning, middle, and end of what the script is. And then the second time around, since you kind of know what's coming, you're kind of you're trying out voices and trying out sighs or pauses or just sort of getting more used to it. It's usually the third or the fourth or even the fifth take that we actually pull from to use. So the first two are kind of throwaways.
Okay.
And we're also
Especially if
getting
you haven't
levels and
even
stuff.
read it, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I haven't read anything out loud, so
It's okay.
I
It's
don't
perfect.
have a voice or a.
Yeah. So
I'll do my bestest.
yeah. So you can hear me in your headphones. Go ahead and
Under no
talk into that
circumstance should you edit
microphone.
this song.
Like this.
Yeah. Keep on going.
Welcome to Musical Mushroom Cloud, where we listen to musicians explain how their songs explode out of their head. Literally. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want me to keep talking about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So now that we have your vocals down, Steve, can you talk into your microphone?
Yes, you did. It's Dave.
Perfect.
That's
This is
really
gonna be
good.
How's everybody's levels? Does anybody want more of themselves or more of each other? Or
I can hear everybody.
Can you hear everybody?
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and flip it to a different.
Under no
scene here.
circumstance should you edit this song. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's I figured this would be a fun one, especially since we have, two different folks here, so this will be good.
Oh, remember, Kim, this week we want to try the first scene as like more often than the second scene, as far as main screen versus clip viewing.
Oh, gotcha. We want to stick hang on this one a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that angle's better.
Sure, I like this angle the best.
Yeah, we can jump. You can jump. I like when you jump around too with the close-ups. That's sweet.
Yeah.
How do I look? That's all that matters.
You can't see the screen. That's great.
I know, that's
because you look
good.
great.
Great. Do I look great?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
good.
Bangs
I'll
on
use
fleek.
clip viewing minimally.
Sure.
Main screen.
Sure.
I'm really glad I put lipstick on. Okay.
So what we'll do is we've got everybody's vocals. I am going to record this first one, but like I said, this is just a walkthrough.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're really just kind of getting used to what we want to do here while I set up my situation. All right. There we go. And then, all right, I've got my script. And Hilary, you start us off. So whenever you're ready, we are tracking, and you can go ahead and kick us off.
Okay. Welcome to Musical Mushroom Cloud, where we listen to musicians explain how their songs explode out of their head, literally. My first guest is Dave. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did. It's Dave.
Oh, good. Tell us about this song you wrote.
It's a religious song, although I'm not religious.
Neither am I. Well, maybe a little.
I'm ambivalent.
Walk us through this song.
So this is where you
Yeah,
just
it's so good.
you're just gonna be making this up. Like
Okay.
you can sing all of these lines. You can sing 2 of these lines. You can sing 4 of these lines. But all you really need to do is just mess around and try and make it as funny as possible.
Oh, do you want me to like maybe kind of stand that up on
Yeah,
the
if
aim it
you
on the
want, I
laptop
think so.
over there?
I can move it right here so that you're
You can still see it.
not like that. You can
Oh,
see it.
man.
So give it a go,
I think
Steve.
this is A.
Hey, go ahead, man. Give it a fun little strum.
It goes like this. You can't always get all the things you were meant to have and to hold, like a bridge and a troll, like a clock in the time. You got lost in the pines, so you brought the ice cream, and your mama was mean. She was just so darn mean to me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What chords are those?
F sharp, A, and G.
Brilliant. Can you do another one for us?
Sure, this one doesn't have a title yet.
Spooky.
Yeah, that's a great one. Spooky. That's a funny. That was a great choice that you made to do it like a cheerleader.
So he doesn't play anything there, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
Dave
so
plays a song, and
Okay.
what you can do, Dave, is improvise whatever's happening here, and then just let a chord ring out. And this is where you have to go back and forth, where you're interrupting each other. So
Okay.
yeah,
Hold on one second.
When do you want me to interrupt him then? If he's
once he just kind of
Mhm.
lets it hang. Yeah, lets it
Okay.
hang for a little bit. So give us that song. This song number 2 of the script.
And that's the way it went.
I'm sorry, did I miss?
No, you're doing great. So
That's beautiful.
Shh.
Is it over?
Shh. Okay.
perfect. Let's just do that's that.
Okay.
There's you can hear that there's like a rhythm going on there. So let's take it again from Dave plays a song, and it's slow and brooding, no lyrics, and it has an ambiguous ending.
Thank you.
Because you're finding a good rhythm for that part. I just want to do a little surgery on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that song.
That's beautiful.
Shh.
Is it over?
Shh.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay.
Good.
Wow. Okay, so I think we get the idea of what's going to happen right there. Let's do it from Dave saying okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That was very pretty.
Yes, it was. It's even prettier when there's no interruptions.
What what chords are those?
That's F sharp, Amen, G.
Oh, A minor. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew I was going to say it wrong. I was looking
No,
for it.
that's okay.
I'll remember now. You don't have to
So it's in F.
F sharp.
Far out. What's it about?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think it's about politics.
It's not about politics.
What's the next song about?
My ex-wife.
Interesting.
And politics.
Can you play it for us?
It's 20 minutes long.
That's okay. We'll edit it.
Under no circumstances should you edit this song.
This is great.
Fa la la.
So yeah, it's just all we have to do for this part is you
No.
just have to start a song and play it for about 15 seconds and then finish it,
And then
and then you start clapping.
Just know how to play the guitar and think of
Yeah.
a song. Got it.
You're doing
On
great.
the next read through, I'll get it.
You're doing great. This is amazing.
Oh shit. 15 seconds. You
Yeah.
got this. It says F, A, and G. Right?
Yeah, whatever you think, whatever you want to do to get start and stop a song basically.
And the waves of the ocean crashing upon my soul. Never felt like this. Never swallowed me whole.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thank you.
Those 20 minutes just flew by. What chords are those?
It starts with an F sharp, then it goes to an A, then to a G, then it stays on a G pretty much for the rest of the song, which is,
About 19 and a half minutes by my count.
yeah.
What's that one about?
Censorship.
Uh-huh.
And my game.
That's for... Thanks for coming on, Dave.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was?
No.
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome first take. That's great. That's
Wow, This is
exactly.
a really tight sketch. Like the beats, like it's just like everything is funny about it. At least every other line makes me laugh in this. I love
Musical mushroom cloud.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very simple and it's fun and it's quick. And okay, so any feedback, any questions? Anybody have any sort of
Just going to be a little bit of a, it won't be fluid because I've got to scroll.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
I can
you'll
edit
just have
it.
some extra editing.
That's
which I know
fine.
you love.
Yep. This one's gonna be
Any little
particularly
additional stuff that you're going to have to stop and fix.
This one's gonna be particularly easy to edit, so it's
Okay.
okay. It's no worries.
On this next take, should I withhold my
Laughter.
laughter?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
we'll be potentially using these next
Okay.
couple takes. So, all right. So we're going to the top of the script,
Mhm.
and Hilary starts us out. So why don't you go ahead and start?
Welcome to Musical Mushroom Cloud, where we listen to musicians explain how their songs explode out of their head. Literally. My first guest is Dave. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did. It's Dave.
Oh, good. Tell us about this song you wrote.
It's a religious song, although I'm not religious.
Neither am I. Well, maybe a little.
I'm ambivalent.
Walk us through this song.
It goes like this. I really should learn to
It's
play
okay.
the
You
guitar.
can start from the beginning of the song. It's no problem.
None of these sound like real chords just because they're not.
That's perfect. That's what I want.
You can't always get all the things you were meant to having to hold, like a bridge and a troll, like a clock in the time. I should have scrolled to the. We'll start this again. Sorry.
I think you should find that E chord again that you had the first time.
I
It sounded good. Like, and I mean, like, it should be a little bit good, but not.
Not too bad, right?
Just find that E chord.
Yeah, you had it before. So it's like your index finger goes here.
Yep.
And on that one, and then your other two, right here and here. Wait, put it right here.
And where?
And then this one goes here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's lovely.
that's what you had the first time.
All right.
Good.
You can't always get all the things you were meant to having to hold, like a bridge and a troll, like a clock in the time. You got lost in the pines, so you bought the ice cream, and your mama was mean. She was just so darn mean to me.
That's beautiful. What chords were those?
F sharp, A, G.
Brilliant. Can you do another one for us?
Sure. This one doesn't have a title yet.
Spooky.
Oh, those ocean waves breaking me down.
That's beautiful. Is it over?
Okay.
That was very pretty.
Yes, it was. It's even prettier when there's no interruptions.
What chords are those?
That's F sharp, A minor, G.
So it's an F.
F sharp.
Far out. What's it about?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think it's about politics.
It's not about politics.
What's the next song about?
My ex-wife.
Interesting.
And politics.
Can you play it for us?
It's 20 minutes long.
That's okay. We'll edit it.
Under no circumstances should you edit this song.
So yeah, just give us the first 5 seconds of a song, and then in your brain skip to 19 minutes. Skip to 19 minutes and 55 seconds, and give us the end.
The first time I saw you, I never knew I had seen another person before. The next time I saw you, it was like I'd seen you for the first time. I never want to see you again.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thank you.
Those 20 minutes just flew by. What chords are those in?
It starts with an F sharp, then it goes to an A, then to a G. Then it stays on G for pretty much the rest of the song, which is...
About 19 and a half minutes by my count.
Yeah.
What's that one about?
Censorship.
Uh-huh.
And my game.
Thanks for coming on, Dave.
Sorry.
Can you pop real quick? Pop over back to the original scene.
Yeah.
Which way are we going?
Censorship and my gam.
Censorship.
Uh-huh.
And my game.
Thanks for coming on, Dave.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was?
No.
Okay, awesome. Sweet. We're getting really, really close. This might take just one more take, to be honest with you. The only thing I want to do is I'm going to turn us up a little bit in the headphones so you can hear me a lot better right now.
Okay.
And just,
nice.
yeah, that'll be good. And then I'm going to give you guys a little, specifically you, a little more of your microphone. So go ahead and talk and just say whatever you want.
Welcome to Musical Mushroom Cloud, where we listen to musicians explain how their songs explode out of their heads.
Great. So
Literally.
that's a good like sound, like podcast sound.
Okay.
It's a good, we're at this point, the sketch is great. I'm just trying to make sure the audio quality matches the podcast nature of it. So all I would say.
Did you need me to be a little bit more louder, stronger?
The opposite, actually.
Oh, I'm too loud.
See, you're too loud.
Sorry.
See, right now, if my voice got too loud, it would hurt our ears and our headphones
Thank
a little
you.
bit.
Okay.
Which is what I kind of want, because it'll naturally make you pull away from the microphone because it's too loud in your headphones. So I cranked our headphones a little bit.
Thank you.
This will make us feel a little bit more like it's a radio show.
Okay.
And it'll give us better levels.
Good. I've never really done this before. So
Yeah,
that's
no worries.
helpful.
No worries.
These are cans.
And same with you, Steve. Like when you're singing your song, you might want to back up off the mic, and then when you're talking to her, you might want to come back up like that. So, all right, are we ready? Does anybody have any questions before we do the last one? The only thing I could say is just keep staying in character throughout the whole sketch and try and respond to the other person. Pretend like you're in front of, like on stage, kind of thing.
Got it.
Okay.
Become an actor. Become the person who you've been reading the entire time. You
Right.
are Dave, and you are Rachel.
I'm so Rachel.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay, we are recording, so Rachel, go ahead and kick us off.
Welcome to Musical Mushroom Cloud, where we listen to musicians explain how their songs explode out of their heads, literally. My first guest is Dave. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did. It's Dave.
Oh, good. Tell us about this song you wrote.
It's a religious song, although I'm not religious.
Neither am I. Pfft. Well, maybe a little.
I'm ambivalent.
Walk us through this song.
It goes like this. You can't always get all the things you were meant to have and to hold. Like a bridge and a troll, like a clock in the time. You got lost in the pines, so you brought the ice cream. And your mama was mean. She was just so darn mean to me.
That's beautiful. What chords are those?
F sharp, A, G.
Brilliant. Can you do another one for us?
Sure, this one doesn't have a title yet.
Spooky.
No. Why?
That's beautiful.
Shh.
Is it over?
Shh. Okay.
That was very pretty.
Yes, it was. It's even prettier when there's no interruptions.
What chords are those?
That's F sharp, A minor.
So
C.
it's an F.
F sharp.
Far out. What's it about?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think it's about politics.
It's not about politics.
What's the next song about?
My ex-wife
Interesting.
and politics.
This is just the worst interview, right? Like, this is so funny.
I've had worse.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait.
That's so
I liked
funny.
I liked the laugh that you did after when she says it's an F, and you're like you were laughing like not on purpose.
I liked
for
that.
the sketch, but I like that. Like Like the idea
Oh,
of,
yeah.
I feel like here's the music, like,
We're probably gonna
That's
keep
sharp.
this whole take so far. This is all
Yeah,
going
yeah,
really
yeah.
good. Can we
and
take?
what's interesting is that normally in this like final take we will like do stops, but this is really working well
Oh
to just let it ride.
Yeah, this is
You know,
really
in
good.
the
Oh,
characters.
okay.
Like,
This is
probably just,
funny.
like, pick it up, in the middle where we're at and let it ride to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we pick it up from Far Out? What's it
Okay.
about?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Far Out. What's it about?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think it's about politics.
It's not about politics.
What's the next song about?
My ex-wife
Interesting.
and politics.
Can you play it for us?
It's 20 minutes long.
That's okay. We'll edit it.
Under no circumstance should you edit this song. The ocean waves on my face, bringing me down underground.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thank you.
Those 20 minutes just flew by. What chords are those?
It starts with an F sharp, then it goes to an A, then to a G. Then it stays on G for pretty much the rest of the song, which is...
About 19 and a half minutes by my count.
Yeah.
What's that one about?
Censorship
Uh-huh.
and my game.
Thanks for coming on, Dave.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was.
No.
That's great. This whole take is like 95% of the way there.
Yeah.
All I need is actually the last line, which and it's just from you, which is actually maybe,
I kind of like that.
Maybe I will keep the way
option,
she says
the
it.
option.
Which
because we have
It
we have
was?
I think we
Or
already have the way
it
that
was.
you're intending it, but then
Yeah.
like the it was.
I do already have the way I was intending it, but
Yeah.
that was an interesting read of that. So cool.
Wait, how did I say
You did it
it?
the first time I was like,
you-
it
first time you
was?
said- yeah. First time.
And
you
And
said
this time I was
I
like,
was like,
it was.
It was as if like you're agreeing,
Sorry, I
but
meant
you
to
don't.
make it a
But you
question,
don't
so-
believe it.
Mhm.
How do you guys feel about it? Because that last one's like all I really need.
I loved
to
it.
be honest
I
with
love
you.
this.
Yeah.
skit.
Yeah, this gets kind of fun, and also with the editing and stuff, I'm gonna put like a little music behind your intro and stuff, and there'll be a whole thing.
Well, if you feel like you have it.
I was gonna say I think I have everything that I need at this point to knock out and edit it for this.
That was
so
super
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's really
it is
fun.
fun and it is
Yeah.
easy. Yeah,
Got it down to a science.
I know. That was really funny. You did a really good job. That was really funny.
I think I told you, Cam, but Hillary's like very talented actress.
Oh yeah, do you do stuff at like the Blue Room or?
I do, yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Basically in charge of the Blue Room.
I'm not in charge of the Blue Room.
You write plays in it, you act in plays in it, you direct plays in it.
So,
I do all of those things.
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of the Blue Room. I do a lot of stuff there.
So you probably know Steve and Jeremy and stuff. Steve Swim and
Yeah,
Jeremy
I do.
Botaw.
Mhm.
I did a show with Jeremy at the Blue Room called Tommy. You know, we did
Oh, yeah,
the
that's a
Who.
big
Musical?
one.
Yeah, that was really sweet. That was a fun.
What did you do?
We did. I did Cousin Kevin
Mhm.
and Matt Hammonds played.
Yeah.
Played what's it
That's
called?
the first
Played
time
Tommy.
I saw him and I was like, Jesus Christ, he is amazing.
He's awesome, and he was also the music director of that show.
Yeah,
So
Really?
fantastic.
yeah, he played Tommy, and he taught every single person in that cast how to sing Tommy songs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was nuts.
Because I was thinking, I remember like Bear Hunter was the band.
They were the band, but they didn't tighten up vocals or rehearse with vocals. They
Yeah.
just they just were assigned to play the songs exactly how you play them on the record.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But Matt was the one who like met with every vocalist and got them to to sing the notes correctly
Yeah.
and rehearse them and everything, which is a really hard job. Like that's
Yeah.
like I've done music directing before and it is painful.
I remember being at Duffy's when Jeremy and Matt first told you and me, they're like, we're doing Tommy, and just Matt had this just devilish grin on his face, just like, we're gonna do Tommy. And I'm just like,
He's-
fuck yes, because I love Tommy.
Well, he
When I was
loves
a kid.
he loves theater too, man. He was like doing his own makeup. He was music directing
yeah.
the show. He was doing his own makeup. He was
He's
doing
working
warm
as
ups
an
and
actor now in San Jose.
yeah,
really
he's a
well.
professional
Good.
actor
Really
from
good.
the Blue Room.
Yeah.
Are you involved in the Village Bike at all, or?
No, Steve's in it.
Steve's
I was
in
in
it.
the last production, but I am on the artistic committee, so I
Oh,
helped
okay.
select the Village Bike.
Oh,
I
sweet.
loved that script. I like scripts that are offer really challenging roles for women.
Sure,
And
sure.
So it's a female protagonist. You get to watch a female protagonist make a bunch of choices that you might not want her to make.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's did you see it yet?
Tomorrow night.
It's really good.
Yeah. Cameron, you
Wow.
should go if you're
Sweet.
free.
Village
You
Bike.
Maybe.
should go
Yeah.
see
Steve's
it.
in it.
It's
We should
really
start
good.
from
Steve's in Village Bike. Oh,
Very good.
sweet
Yeah.
man.
No, so I helped select that show, but I'm not in it.
Okay.
You know, I helped pick the place.
Yeah,
that we're
great.
in.
That's awesome.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I
Very
saw Jeremy and was doing a play there
Glass
too.
Menagerie.
Glass
You didn't see it?
Menagerie. No, I didn't see it.
So good.
Is it intense? Yeah.
Very
It looked
good.
really like dramatic and
Yeah.
intense, and I was like, ooh,
I thought
scary.
they did a fantastic job. It was a solid cast. It was really well done.
Oh, neat. Awesome.
And yeah, so this last half of the season has been really good. But
Cool.
next season we're gonna do a play that I wrote. I've been working
Oh,
on
cool.
Oh, cool.
it. It's called The Madam and the Mayor's Wife. It's about a whorehouse.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I've always wanted to do over there? Because I used to play piano for improv groups, and I always liked doing that because you don't have to rehearse. You just show up and
Mhm.
jump on the piano, and an actor says, like, I feel like going to the Watchtower. So you start going, like, ding, ding, ding,
Oh.
bing, bing,
Any
bing,
interest in like
bing,
doing
welcome to the...
Western sounding?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
okay.
you play what the actor gives you. You find whatever's in your mind that would serve that, and I
But do
love
you have any
that.
interest in playing Western
Said
themed
Western.
music?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, something.
oh, Western themed music.
Ragtime.
Pressure.
I think
Ragtime.
you'd have to be on
I was
the
gonna say
piano.
I have time to show up and play with improv groups, and
It's
so
yeah, you're
Well,
hitting us in a
Actually,
million points.
Yeah.
actually, what like okay, so right now we're doing Buscast. This is 2.0,
yeah,
but the 3.0 vision, like someday, is to if we're all still living in Chico, is to actually. I mean, this is my dream. Like for it would be to grow into being a live webcast improv group at the Blue Room Theater. That's being live broadcast, you know,
Fucking great
to
idea.
people who tune in on this service that we broadcast to called Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
and so people could be experiencing the live performance in the theater, but also thousands of people could be tuning in to
Are
it
you guys?
on
on
the internet.
I don't mean to push in on your project, but are
Yeah.
you guys the only writers for it, or
Well, that's the thing. It's like Cameron's the only writer for it.
yeah?
So
Yeah.
so we need to kind of like bring in a bigger team of like people who can, take some of the weight off his shoulders with that, and
I'd
And,
love
yeah.
to. I had an idea for a podcast, but I'm too lazy to do it. But
it
was,
it takes a
Nasty
lot.
Women on Tinder.
oh yeah,
I told you about it.
Yeah,
So half of it is like women who are like talking about political issues, and the second half is talking about Tinder dates.
Oh, okay.
So
there's something for everybody.
yeah,
It's like yeah, good.
if you
It's like
wanted to
good
do it-
food and junk food kind
exactly.
of thing.
Yeah, so you're like, what do you think about this whole enough march? You know, and you have women, but it could be funny. Like it could be, it could be
Oh,
fictionalized
definitely.
rather than something studied. Anyway, we can talk later. But I'm an idea machine.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
I don't know anything about this, but I do a lot of writing, and I like comedy. So
I like comedy too, and I like this as well. But it is a lot of work, and I mean, dude, when I was playing with Second City, my job was to like some nights just show up, get behind a piano, and just listen and play
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
it.
That's
And
awesome.
I was like, this is the most amazing job ever. Like,
Yeah.
how do I do this forever?
When
but
were you
they,
there?
Well, here's how
I
you
was-
do
Second
it.
City.
I was there for
What years? I had
on
two
a
friends
cruise
that
on
were
a
there.
cruise ship. I was on there. I was part of the Second
Oh.
City cruise ship team for
I had
4
two
months.
friends who they weren't in Second. Actually, it was a couple, and they moved to Chicago to audition for Second City. And the girlfriend got in, and the boyfriend didn't, and then they broke up. And she was
Is James and Kelsey, right?
no, they're my friends from LA.
Oh, far out.
Tom, Vaca,
Same
and
story
Alex.
Yeah, right? Like, that's
Quite
so weird that
often.
you're
Yeah.
not talking about James and Kelsey right now. That means there's
Sorry.
two separate
Yeah.
couples who
Yeah.
had the exact same story because Kelsey
They're
got
married
in the
now, and they have a kid. They worked through it, but like it was his dream always because he grew up in Chicago.
Oh my
And,
God.
Dude, that shit happens all
That
the
was
time.
Tom and Alex who you just met. Alex made it into Second City, and Tom didn't. They're the ones who came
Why
up.
would they take Tom? He's
I know,
hilarious.
he's funny. He's so funny. But they took Alex. They did
Oh my
not take
God.
Tom. Anyway.
He's
And
so
then they
funny.
broke up. And then he started these, like,
He's so funny.
he's really great. She's very funny,
Is this
too.
the Chicago Second City or a different
It
Second
was in
City?
Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they moved there just for that.
Wow.
I love to call that still. Isn't
Anyway.
there some name change with something?
That was I.O.
I.O.,
I.O.
yeah,
Theater
okay.
had we used to be
Oh,
the
that's
Improv Olympic, but now they call it the I.O. Theater.
Speaking of Tinder dates, first one I ever went on was at the I.O.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to try out this Tinder thing, but I'm not going to do it in Chico. I'm going to do it when I'm visiting Cameron in
Dude.
Chicago.
I've gone on
Nice.
so many Tinder dates. I've got so many great stories. And
Yeah.
all the friends I have really great stories about it.
Oh my
Anyway, I thought it would be a
God.
really fun podcast.
Yeah.
That would be.
Anyway, just
Absolutely.
like women talking about like what shit men have said to them. I had this one guy who he sent me just a list of like right away, just like would you? How do you feel about wearing a dog collar? Like, if I asked you to make me like fried eggs, like
No
all
fucking way.
this shit. Yeah, and I've saved all of it, so I have it archived. You know.
That's the crazy part. Is
Really
like
great.
these people are so bold with their.
Well, I've done some stupid things too, but I've saved their stuff. I don't know that they saved mine, but
Yeah, it is bold. You're banking on somebody who's like, please ask me if I want to wear a dog collar. Please ask me
Right,
if I
like,
want to wear a
just
dog
like
collar. You know what I mean? You're banking
The
on
percentage
think
of the
the banking is
population
that,
that you're just
like-
like going through by like
No,
opening
yeah, it's a
with
numbers,
stuff like
it's a
that.
numbers game. You'll find the
You'll
dog
find the
collar,
dog collar girl.
dream girl.
Oh my
Like,
God.
how
You
many
will.
People are reading like the horrible shit you're telling. Like you're
People,
like,
yeah, people
you're like, no,
think
I'm
it's
not
more.
I'm good, and then they just like it's gone forever.
Yeah,
Like
people think
nobody's outing this
yeah.
person as a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it just happens. You know, people want to wear dog collars. No, not for me.
Oh
But
my
they're
God.
still going. Like it could be being sent to anybody. Like. And on Tinder and telling Chico especially, it's like that's probably somebody you know's niece
No,
or
I've been
aunt or whatever the
catfished
fuck.
twice, and
Oh,
like,
no.
a lot, but it was fine. It was.
I didn't know
actually
that like
fascinating.
women could be catfished. I thought that only happened to men, because you know it's like somebody that means somebody pretending
Yeah.
to be a woman,
No, this
but
guy
it's
was
actually
like,
a guy.
he was like, I work at the
Wait.
university.
So what do you consider catfishing?
He was pretending to be somebody he wasn't.
Right. So it doesn't have to be a
Oh,
woman or
okay.
guy.
Like he
it's
put
like,
up pictures that were not him. I
Right.
realized
Yeah,
I was
So
like,
there was still a guy
oh,
being a guy,
yeah.
just fucking with people.
We don't
Yeah.
know if it was a guy being a guy. We don't fucking know who it
Because I don't know who it
was.
was, but it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like gender swapped. It can just be like somebody
yeah, okay.
fucking with somebody's life.
I
Yeah,
feel- I
catfish does
understand
not
that.
necessarily mean gender swap.
Right.
Catfish
That's what
Yeah.
I
means
was.
like
I was clearing
somebody
it up for my
else
own
is
self, like for
presenting
what
a
I've been
person.
defining catfishing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is just like fucking with somebody on the
Yeah,
internet.
you're like, I
basically,
think I'm
now.
talking to a girl, but
Like
I'm really
slight,
talking
it's like
to a guy.
trolling for
But
dating.
there's a whole
Yeah.
different. Anyway,
God.
I love it. I fucking.
Love being catfished.
Yeah.
Well, I love that I have a dialogue just like built in, and I screenshot all that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have it. Yeah. Anyway.
I think what you need is a call-in show.
Yeah.
Because,
oh, absolutely.
Because you have all this stock material to work with to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And
Totally
then,
call
but,
it show.
but really what will make it truly successful is if it's interactive and people are sharing their stories
And still
too.
totally use
Because
it.
all those stories are fresh on their phone, just like
Right here.
they'll listen to it like, oh, I got a fucking story.
Still use the
And
great,
then-
great base you have
Yeah.
of like the material you've been building up and other people's that
Yeah.
you know of.
So now the
But
question,
like as a starting
It
point,
doesn't
and
even
then
have
the
to be
call-in,
about
like-
dates as much as it's that chat, that
Yeah.
initial chat. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I gotta go potty.
Yeah, go ahead. There's
Yeah.
this one around the
It's
corner.
that
Yeah.
First door.
On the left. Yeah.
On the right.
Well, should we say goodbye to our Twitch fans?
yeah,
Looks like
there's
you-
one person in there.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit!
said one. Hi,
Sorry, I
one
left
person.
you.
Did they say hi back? Or?
They said, hello,
Hi.
I have a question. Then I said, what is it? And then they left.
Sorry.
That is amazing.
Oh, no.
Who was
To
it?
be honest, it's a new person. It's somebody called East Lansing.
Well, these guys are taking care of your fan base.
East
I just
Lansing.
feel like-
Wow, far out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this show. This show's gonna take off someday, man.
I mean,
Probably not.
I'm not putting the work in like you guys are, but this is my favorite Wednesday.
The work's
activity.
done. I mean, at this point, we kind of just have fun with it. You know what I mean?
It's so
No,
much
not
fun.
the work's not done. We've agreed on what it takes to do the show. But you know what though? I kind of dropped the ball. Like I didn't write a song parody this week. I've just been really busy. So
Yeah, no worries,
yeah,
man.
it's one of those
So
things.
what I'm thinking is our plan is we do complete 10 episodes of season 2 because we did 10 for season 1,
Right.
which means this is episode 6 that we're completing right now.
Mhm.
So 4 more after this one. We probably won't get through the every episode of Saturday Night Live, which was the original goal.
Right.
But we'll have a body of work that
Yeah.
is consistent of like season 1, season 2, and then we get to reevaluate what comes next.
Yeah.
If you're ever like 2 days away from the show and you're like, I'm not gonna get a song parody finished,
Get you up.
just give me like any information, like what the subject matter or anything.
I think it's a great idea.
I love
we
song
should.
parodies. To me,
Why don't we just write one right now? We did that before.
They write
We got
themselves.
people coming over really
For
soon.
me,
So yeah.
For me, they like
Yeah,
write
but,
themselves.
Oh, but you can sit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed to sit.
Right?
No, we're trying to head out as soon as possible too. So
Perfect.
What's your plan for tonight?
I have to work at the back bar at 9 o'clock. So we're just gonna eat and then I'm gonna go to work
Nice. Sounds good.
while I'm writing song parodies.
Yeah, we should do that. Well, I mean,
to me, it's like I used to in high school like go to like a famous poem, and, like just get the structure and some of the sound, and then be like, look at this great poem, and then like all the words would be different.
yeah.
But for me, it was so easy to write like a really interesting poem
Uh-huh.
based off of somebody else. Like just if somebody using the framework or whatever. So like song parodies and like
It's already there.
Yeah, like,
it's already built in there.
Weird Al, even he's great, but he's
Well,
slacking.
obviously
thing
you're
is,
our
like-
favorite. Obviously, you're our favorite like person on the bus cast that's not Cameron and me. So maybe that's what we do for the remaining episodes.
No.
Is,
I'm
like,
just saying if
offload
you're
the-
ever like,
Yeah.
if you're like, you've got something in mind and you get to the point where it's like, shit, like I can help out. Is all I'm saying. I'm not
I
trying
think
to
we
take over
should-
anything.
I think we should do
but
it, man. I think
love song parodies.
I think,
And
yeah,
they're
it's-
You
easy
have
for
like
me.
a book of poetry and a newspaper. That's how I've written some of my fucking best poems. Where
Yeah.
it's like those two things you're pulling.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
pulling like, what's a current event?
Yeah.
What's some really great language?
No, that's a cool idea. I think it would just be really cool to keep merging with Blue Room folks. You know what I mean? Like we brought over Annie and
Oh, good.
Corbin to do the show up 2 weeks ago, and they were great.
Any Fisher?
Yeah.
And
He's
then
fantastic.
Yeah,
and
she's
then they were really funny. And Corbin did an excellent Peter Sagal
Corbin was
impression. His Peter Sagal impression was insane. I was like not expecting him to
Peter
like do it.
Sagal?
Yeah, the guy
There's a
from
lot of
Wait,
talent
Don't Tell Me.
here in this
Okay.
little town.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a lot of it's undiscovered to us because they're all students and we not have met them yet.
Yeah, but Blue Room's got good connection to that kind of
Yes.
stuff. So
Yeah.
once our Secret Stolen reunion show is over and we can kind of start designing our summer schedule for this, that'd be really cool to start teaming up with folks and being like, hey, here's what it is, so they can listen to it now and be like, oh, this is a show, there's a component of it that I can understand, and then build a little crew.
Is that a good look?
I love it.
Yeah, it'd be
Looking
fun.
good,
This is a
darling.
shirt holding on for dear
Thanks.
life.
If those buttons are strong.
He flirts with me this way.
Oh,
so
that's
nice.
what I turn
That's so
around.
funny.
Yeah, you can get in there.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, everyone knows that confidence is the most attractive feature of a
I
person.
thought it was a definitive hair, like a defined hairline.
Damn it, I'm in trouble then.
Non-creepy confidence,
Very
because
good.
it takes confidence to ask somebody to wear a dog collar.
Oh,
List, I have it in my email.
I mean, I like
The
that
list
about
is
him.
really fucking bad. I'm just like, oh, he's like, well, how well do you
Dog
clean
collar.
a kitchen floor? Like, I responded with like, I
Oh
really
my
want
God.
somebody who can. He was pissing me off with
You
these
had somebody
questions.
clean your shit.
You did it worked
A
out.
dog collar.
Was he the dog collar guy?
No!
Oh my god.
One more time. Let's go. We're mixing too
Okay,
much information.
say goodbye to Twitch.
Oh yeah, we're being
Bye
recorded.
bye.
What?